going on? It's Ash here coming at you today in Clash Royale. Today we're going to talk about the November Clash Royale update. We're going to react to Drew, the community manager of Clash Royale from the TV Royale. I want to start out by mentioning a couple things that aren't in this video. Number one, the graveyard nerf that was a huge buff is going to be reverted. An emergency reversion, I guess, that's going to go into effect next week, so stay tuned for that. They went on to kind of mention that they want to rework the card entirely at some point in the future. Also, the hover mechanic is now changing. Units with hover, aka the Royal Ghost and the Battle Healer, will not pass through buildings. They will not push back air units and not bounce off the river when knocked back. Last but not least, the Electro Giant will be receiving again an emergency buff here. The reflected damage will now scale alongside levels. Previously, it was capped at level 6 and above. So, will that be enough? I'm still skeptical, but you guys tell me. It might be. It might be. So, guys, man, first of all, I haven't done this. In 7 years on YouTube, I've done this once before. I did it today. I actually record this entire video on mute. But that ended up, I think, it's gonna be a good thing, right? Because I've had a chance. I don't use scripts or bullet points or anything when I make these opinion-based videos. I just turn on the microphone and I just hit record, and this all comes out, right? It's one thing I'm good at is kind of endlessly rambling about stuff on the spot. So I think it's actually given me a chance recording this video already to kind of really put some thoughts together about this update and the state of Clash Royale, and at least have a stronger opinion on some of these things. So I want to be real with you guys. You know, this is not the update for me. If you watched my video a couple days ago talking about what I wanted to see, this is not it, any of it. So does that mean it's an awful, crappy update? No, because I think that almost everything in this update is good. So let me start out by saying that I think it's a good update for what it is, but is it what we need? I'm skeptical personally, only my opinion. I love the game. I play ladder every day. I play global tournaments, but that's about it. They need to fix challenges, private tournaments, and add some other stuff, but I'm not going to get into all that right now. For me personally, I'm not saying they need to do this because they're the developers, right? They can choose whatever they want. This is just my opinion, what I want to see out of the game. So Clan Wars is not my jam. It used to be back in 2012 to 2015 when I was covering Clash of Clans, but not anymore. I don't like it in Clash Royale. I never have, and I don't know if I will the way it's currently constituted. So again, I have to kind of start by saying I'm biased here. I'm an individual coming into this, and it's just how I feel. It's not my thing, you know? So, with that said, I'm going to go ahead and kind of react to this update for what it is. I think I was just honest enough with you guys by saying that it's not exciting to me. And who would I be if I didn't say that to you guys off the bat, right? I don't want to sit here and crap on it because I think it's good. But at the same time, I don't want to pretend to be so excited about it because it's not what I personally was looking for. Anyway, let's go ahead and react here. And yeah, we'll talk about it. We'll talk some more. I have some ideas in this video as well. One piece of critique and one idea.
Community manager for Clash Royale. In this video, we're showing you all of the changes and improvements coming to Clan Wars 2. So first up, time zone issue. If you don't know what the time zone issue is, it was basically where a clan in an earlier time zone would always be able to play more battles and win faster than a clan in a later time zone. To fix this issue, we have made a global war deck cooldown. As soon as the clan war starts, then be a 24-hour timer, and you can use your decks anytime within that 24-hour period. So what this should do is make the river race a lot more competitive. Everyone's decks reset at exactly the same time. You don't just randomly wake up and a clan has already beaten you before you've made an attack. On that note as well, we have also capped the amount of attacks that a clan can do per day. Some of the clans that were really impressively organized actually would just cycle members in and out and in and out of their clan. So we've now eliminated that strategy. Now you can only attack with 50 members.
All right, so the good and the bad. Step in the right directions on both of these. The bad is that, you know, 10 a.m. UTC is, I believe, 2 a.m. Pacific, 5 a.m. Eastern, depending on, you know, daylight savings. And, you know, it's still going to suck if you're in those time zones and your wars all start, you know, or whatever, the resets on the deck still start at 2 a.m. or whatever. But at the end of the day, there's really no perfect solution, at least as presently constituted, the kind of structure of the entire Clan Wars. So again, good, but not perfect, right?
24 hours. Another big area of feedback from players was clan matchmaking. So what we've done now is we've made it so that your clan is matched with other clans based on your performance in Clan Wars. So if you're in a super active clan, you'll be matched against other clans that are also super active. If you're in like a more casual clan with less players, you'll be matched against similar clans. So when we introduced Clan Wars 2, we said Clan Wars will now be the best place to earn.
Okay, so I was going to wait till the end of the video to talk about this, but I think it bears mentioning now. I said there was one critique and this is it. I feel like that change is great as well. I think that all of them are. But at the same time, I feel like the number one request from the community in Clan Wars 2 has been, because I read Reddit every day, you know, I'm on social media every day. I read the YouTube comments on my, so unless I'm seeing a warped view, which I may be, the number one complaint has been that the card level matching, right? It doesn't feel good as a level 13 with max cards to beat up on a level 11. And it doesn't feel good as a level 11, certainly, to be beat up by on higher level, you know, by higher level people. So I don't expect there should be matched exactly based on card level, but at the same time, it would have been so cool if there was a little bit of a bias in matchmaking towards matching someone with the same, you know, King Tower card levels as you. So that's not here. And to me, that's the biggest critique I have of this update personally. I think the number, I think a million, not a million, but about a dozen community requests have been responded to here and responded to in a really, really good way, like good fixes, everything's solid. But the number one request that I saw was not addressed.
Rewards. It still is the best place to get rewards in the game, but we noticed that a lot of clans, especially those in Bronze League, were not actually completing the race, and therefore they were not getting these rewards. So what we've done, which will be starting not when the update drops, but when the next Clan Wars season starts, is introduced new river race lengths. We have changed the amount of fame needed to complete the river race for some leagues. And what this will do is help those players who are not finishing the river race to finish the river race, and also help those who finish it too quick to enjoy the Clan Wars 2 experience for longer. Alongside that, we also noticed that a lot of players in Bronze League were just simply not finishing the river race, so we've added a catch-up mechanic called Fame Boosts. If you're like slightly lagging in the last few days of the war, your clan will continually get like multipliers to your fame to ensure that you cross that finish line and you get a nice chest instead of a stinky
Again, all this stuff is good.
boot. We've added new game modes to the river race. Before, we only had duels and battles. These will change weekly, so you'll be getting some like fresh content there.
Good.
We've added 2 new legendary leagues. We spoke about this in our Q&A and we were going to add them later, and today is later. We've added divisions 2 and 3. Clans in legendary league now have more divisions to battle through, and they also have better rewards to win. We had a lot of feedback from clan leaders about how
That's cool. I like the divisions being added. Also, this UI looks pretty cool, but I have an idea on
the
this.
new UI changes weren't exactly what they wanted and actually made it harder to manage a clan. So we took that on board and we've added a bunch of new UI changes. As a clan leader, you'll be able to more effectively manage your clan, and as a clan member, you'll be able to see just how well you're performing compared to your other clanmates. Thanks a lot.
So you guys can see the new clan member UI. Do you like it? I think it's fine. I think it's good. They're also changing chat, I believe, to make it less transparent, which is really cool too. They don't show us that though. Anyway, check it out, guys. What's up with this? Like, look at my cursor, guys. What's up with these dudes? You know, my thing is that it'd be really, really cool if the developer would consider giving us little skin avatar, like skins, but like avatars, you know, giving us avatars that cost gold or gems or something. Now, before you freak out, I mean, in exchange for something, right? I think that this game continuing to evolve to a state where, you know, it's skin based, it's cosmetic based, that makes the money for Supercell. And we have to be cognizant of that too as players. We just can't say give us all max decks, because there's still a business too. So we have to think strategically on our end, how can they kind of recoup revenue? So my thing is give us more cosmetics, little avatars. These guys are kind of lame, you know? Let's show us, you know, some characters who light up in different skins or whatever. That'd be cool. And even if that's a dumb idea, add some more cosmetics, you know, at the end of the day, even if you don't think that's the the answer. And in exchange, let's fix the challenge system, you know? Let's give us, you know, half grand challenges, half price grand challenges and classic challenges, keep the rewards the same. And I think that you'll actually probably make more money off of victory challenges anyway, because I think if you cut the price in half, you would repopulate them, kind of reinvigorate players and get them excited a little bit about the game and actually spend more because the volume is more than double, I think. But again, that's just an idea, but little things like that I think would be an improvement to the game.
For the feedback.
And fun to collect the cosmetic stuff.
Back on that one. Also related to the UI changes is just making the clan chat a bit more readable, the background, the text and stuff like that, just to make it a bit of a nicer experience for your eyeballs. There are a lot of clans that are getting put into Clan Wars that like didn't necessarily want to be in Clan Wars. So what we've done is we've actually raised the minimum amount of clan members that you need to be involved in a Clan War. So clans must have at least 10 members to be involved in a Clan War and the River Race. Adding friends in Clash Royale is a complete pain in the Using Supercell ID, you'll be able to now add friends quicker than ever in real life and online. If you add someone in Clash Royale, you've then also added them in Brawl Stars and other Supercell games. You can see what they're playing as well from the friends
This is cool.
list, and you can join them from that option as well. So it's really cool, really useful, and it's long overdue for Clash Royale. We also did a bunch of other kind of like quality of life fixes and just like bug fixes. A lot of players had no idea that you could actually duel in the Coliseum. So what we've done is just kind of make some UI changes just to make it really clear you should be battling in the Coliseum and what benefits this gives you and your clan. Some boat battles weren't giving gold, so you will now get your correct amount of gold there. We have also made some changes to the hover mechanic on the battle healer and the royal ghost so that it will only like float over.
So I already told you guys about all this stuff. It's the, you know, he talks about the reflect damage going up. He doesn't talk about the graveyard, but basically at the very end here, he does say...
Remember to like and subscribe to this channel, and I'll see you in the next Clash Royale video, which is going to be in December. And it's going to be about...
So I think you're supposed to read his lips there. I've been awful my entire life at reading lips, so you guys can go ahead and give it a shot. We'll do it one more time.
Which is going to be in December. And it's going to be about...
I don't know, guys, but hey, before we end the video, I just want to kind of send you a message. I gave you my opinions already. I'm not going to go through them all again on Clan Wars. Probably give you too many, you know, opinions. But I just want to kind of send a message. We're talking about, you know, mobile games here, honestly, guys. And sometimes, you know, my life, now this is my life, right? I cover mobile games, which is so weird, you know. Just think about starting to play Clash of Clans 8 years ago, and suddenly... it becomes your life like 8 years later and you're consumed by mobile games. You know, I was just a casual player, just like any of you guys, just kind of playing, you know, and next thing you know, I saw a YouTube video and I was like, I think I could do that. Anyway, super tangent, but we forget that right now we're going through really, I mean, it's a global pandemic, you know, and this is not a political statement at all, but it's a global pandemic, and being isolated, more isolated than usual, not having, you know, things that bring us together, like music and it's very, you know, you don't have concerts, you don't have music at all, you don't have, you know, new movies, very few, like the arts, everything that makes culture, and more importantly, everything that helps us set aside our differences, right? So like things that bring us together and not push us apart. We don't have that stuff. And when you're in a situation, I'm not a psychiatrist, but when you're in a situation like that, right, I know that it has huge mental effects on you, right? Everybody. And it's very unlikely that you see them when you're going through them. So if you feel a little bit more depressed or anxious or alone or whatever, a little bit more on edge lately, it's totally normal, because this is crazy, you know? So guys, take care of yourselves. Not to be so, you know, cliche and corny about it, but seriously, take care of yourselves. I'm sure there's some people out there that probably need to hear this. Take care, guys.